Hey moms, Katie here with Alive and Learn, and I am really, really pleased to have you here with us, Lynette. We have Lynette Hunt with Hunt for Health. Lynette, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Wow. Hi, everyone. I am so happy to be here and excited to be here today with you all. A little bit about myself. I am South African, as you can hear. We have been back in the States since January and so happy to be here and so blessed. Thank you
Yes.
for rooting for us and cheering us on along the way. We really, really appreciate and love every single one of you. I have started Hunt for Health about 4 years ago, and it was just an upcoming journey. It's something that I've been working on for years. Just overall wellness and well-being and balancing out our lives, because we just get so incredibly busy and there's so many areas that we kind of started to neglect. And as I started working on my own areas, Hunt for Health kind of developed along with that. So that's kind of where we started.
Awesome. I love it. And now, what specifically do you do on a daily basis? Tell us a little bit about that.
Specifically on a daily basis, we all try to get a little bit of exercise in, of course. And generally, I try and touch like 5 areas of overall well-being. So just looking at digestive system, looking at what can aid and promote your physical exercise, whatever it is that you're doing, whether you're dancing or running or cycling, and better sleep, not just for myself, but for my kiddos and my husband and everyone in our house. And I'm very passionate about reducing our chemical footprint. So my entire house is chemical free, which is, it took me a while to get there and get built all the way up. So it's not something that's going to happen for you overnight. If it's something that you want to do, just know that it's okay not to, have to feel like you have to do everything in one go. It is a process. It takes a bit of time, and you work at it every day. And what's the other thing? Oh, I can't not have any form of kind of protection. I want to know that I'm protected inside out. My kids are protected inside out. My hubby, when he goes out and meet all the clients, I want them to feel protected, not only with all the ickies that's around that you pick up going to school and everybody that you meet and you're shaking hands, but also emotionally. So for me, emotional well-being with my kids is extremely important. We have been traveling a lot, moving countries. Like, I think we moved countries probably 3 times in the last 5 years.
Oh,
So
wow.
the girls needed something to help them emotionally also cope. So that for us has been a very big thing to concentrate on in our household.
And so you incorporate essential oils quite a bit into what you do, yes?
Yes, yes. And that was a turn that the business took very naturally. I think it just happened. I grew up with essential oils, so it's been in my life. It's just been with us all my entire life. My dad still has his oils next to his chair where he sits in the lounge. He's the one that incorporated it. So when we were little, my dad's got a bookshelf, and he's got all these books, how to heal yourself naturally. And when we got sick, he would send us to those books first. Like, what can we do at home to fix it for ourselves first before we have to go and see a doctor? So we try and self-heal first and give your body the opportunity to react to what you are trying to incorporate. So it's just been a natural process. But I didn't realize until about 4 years ago that there is a difference. There is a difference in the oils that you use. There is a difference in potency and purity. And I didn't realize or know all of that as much or in such, how can I say, intently as I do now. So I understand that everybody say, hey, let's use essential oils. It's going to make your life better. And let's try and balance things out for ourselves. But what you use is just as important. So the choices that you make in your brand and your product is something that you really, really have to consider carefully.
So take me along that journey. How did you stumble upon that discovery? Talk to me about that a little bit.
I did about 8 months worth of research before I decided that doTERRA is going to be the oils for me. I ended up looking at 5 different companies at the end because I was looking for something that was different. I was looking for something that spoke to my heart. I was looking for something that really, really showed me that, yes, this is at the moment where we are now with essential oils in the world, the best oil out there. And there's 5 companies that compete that I looked at, and there's just different things that made it a choice for me. I think essential oils is a very personal journey, and it's a very personal choice, and you'll find small things that is going to speak to you out of the product that you choose. So there's little things that you need to look for. I don't want to speak too much on that because I can carry on forever, but make sure that you have a therapeutic grade essential oils, not just an organic oil, not just a pure oil, because the problem is, because it's not FDA regulated, anybody can say, hey, I have got an oil and it's 100% pure organic, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you turn that bottle around and you actually read what's in there, you'll find that the ingredient that you are looking for to help you with whatever issue you are experiencing is only 10% in there.
Oh, wow.
So all the other stuff, you get organic diesel, you get organic olive oil, you get organic chemicals. Just because it is a chemical doesn't mean it cannot be organic. Okay, so that's kind of where you have to look at what oils are you choosing. What is it that you're putting in your diffuser? What is it that you're putting on your body and on your kids' bodies? Because 100% organic does not mean it's just oregano or it's just lavender or just frankincense. So that's just what you need to be careful of. So when you start researching and you start looking into the actual oil, just kind of speak to somebody and ask somebody to help you that's done all the research, or that, you know, has gone down that road, and it can really help you find the oil that's right for you, because it's going to be different for everyone. But at least speak to that person, or take your oils to them. I'm happy for you to do that, and you use me that way. Bring your oils to me and say, hey, you know what, I'm using these oils. Are they okay? I'm happy to look at your oils, and if I don't know them, research them for you and say, you know what, it's not the choice I'll make, or yes, you're good to go, keep on using them.
Awesome. So that's something that you offer. That's great. How would somebody get in touch with you if they wanted to chat with you a little bit about that?
You can either just pop me a message on Facebook, my personal Facebook, or on Hunt for Health. I've got my group as well as my business page, or you can just contact me. I don't know if you want my number on here, or they can look me up, but it's 623-326-9289. So you're more than welcome to give me a call.
Beautiful. And I will post the link to Hunt for Health in the caption of this video too. So it will be there for somebody to just click on if they would like to do that as well. Awesome. So let's get into the juicy bits. What are your top 5 favorites and why?
Okay, so I cannot pick top 5 oils. Okay,
I didn't give you enough.
No, this is just not possible for me. So I decided, instead of choosing 5 oils, I'm gonna just quickly touch on the categories that I'm currently working on, because let's face it, we are busy moms. You guys, I don't know about you, but I run around, I try and fit in everyone and everything, and then plus keeping myself well and balanced and healthy, which, if you're a mom, you always come last in the queue. We just do that naturally. It's crazy, but we do. So there's areas that is always going to be neglected, whether it is your emotional or sleep or digestive system or exercise or whatever it is, but there's an area of neglect. And all you want to do is take something to incorporate into that little area that can just bring you a little bit more balance. Okay, for me, oils is what does that for me and for my family. So categories, I don't know if you know, but I just completed my very first triathlon. Yay!
I saw
On
that.
Saturday.
Congrats.
Yes. So I am super excited, and it was so much fun. But these puppies here was my go-to. I actually put my back out on Tuesday, which was awful. I didn't think I was going to do the triathlon. But Deep Blue and Copaiba, for me, anything to do with enhancing your performance, or if you want anything that is soothing after exercise, because you do not want to feel bashed and battered and bruised after you start doing your exercises. You want to feel good afterwards. And this, you guys, Deep Blue and Copaiba is what is going to do that for you. So you can just get in touch with me. I will tell you how to use all these things if you find a category that you think you should be incorporating in your life. So I won't go into detail with everything. Still on the athletic performance side, we're looking at your peppermint and wild orange. Peppermint enhances your athletic ability by 25%, you guys, endurance, by 25%, no joke. There's a lot of professional athletes that are using our peppermint oil as well as the supplements. You cannot go without good supplementation. So speak to me about that. Digestive issues is the other thing. I have to make sure that my digestive system and my girls is at top performance or peak every single day. You know what it feels like to have just the slightest little bit of digestive discomfort. It throws off your entire day.
It does.
It's not something, yeah, it's terrible. Whether it's just a little bit of bloat, or whether you have a full-blown virus that you picked up or a bacteria, it makes you feel awful. So my two things that I highly recommend is Digest Zen and lemon oil. So Digest Zen, simply topically, my lemon oil I take internally. Again, please, you guys, do not go and take any oil internally. Please, I am not saying that. It is dangerous. You have to know how to use essential oil. So don't say, hey, Lynette said go and drink your lemon oil, because I don't know what brand you have, okay? And then I do not leave the house with Claricalm. This, ladies, every single woman should have Claricalm in your purse, next to your bed, in your bathroom, everywhere. It's a woman's blend. It's already blended for you. All sorts of yummies in it. And I literally just put it on the bottom of my tummy every single morning and every evening. During those times of the month where you really, really need something, this is it. If you are at the stage where we're looking at hot flushes and that stage of your life, I've got some added products that go with this. That is an absolute lifesaver. So speak to me about those. And then I have, no household should ever be without On Guard. This to us is a lifesaver. I have worked with schools in South Africa when we were there, where I literally incorporated On Guard into the schools and rid them of all their ickies that nobody could get rid of, especially when they've had baby areas where you don't have a choice. When you're a working mom, you have to take your kids to daycare or to wherever you're taking your babies. And unfortunately, it's not a nice thing when
Oops. Can you hear me okay? Lynette, I think I might have lost you.
they're still protecting them, but yet still building their immune systems in the same time. Okay. I don't know if we paused there or not.
I think I lost you there for a second. Yeah, sorry about that.
But that's okay. Talk to me about On Guard, especially if your littles are going to school or if your babies are in daycare. You guys, this is something that you will never, never, never go without.
Totally agree with you. We are an On Guard family. Papa just, I used to put it underneath his heels when he was little, you know, just a little carrier oil and underneath his heels. And my kid never got sick when he was little.
And you know, the beauty of it is You're not using a sanitizer. Guys, On Guard is not a sanitizer. Yes, it protects you. That's what it is. It's a protective blend. It protects you against everything that's going around. But the way it's doing that is not by killing off all the germs. It is actually building your immune system every single day as you put the On Guard on to be able to fight everything that you do encounter. So you don't want to lather your kids in all the, things that just kill off the bacteria, because that is not what makes them strong. Okay. My personal favorite, I cannot end without, I call this Just Smile, because honestly, I cannot help but smile when I put this on. This is my own personal blend. It is vetiver, balance, and serenity. So I do equal parts, 10 drops of each, and I top it up with fractionated coconut oil. You guys, it smells amazing. If you haven't tried it, get yourself these oils, blend this. It is absolutely amazing. Talking about serenity, very last one, second last one. I told you. Guys, if you're struggling with sleep, my husband used to wake up 5 times a night. He was worse than my babies. When these were released, I said, yeah, you know what? I don't believe it. Nothing will work. He takes these every single night now. I have the Serenity and the diffuser with Breathe Oil. But the Serenity Restful capsules, he takes 2, half an hour before bed, and he wakes up once a night, you guys.
Wow.
Okay, this stuff is like absolutely amazing. And if this doesn't give you the punch you're looking for to aid with your sleep issues, I have got 2 little things that I add that, because I don't struggle with sleep, it knocks me out. So if you struggle with sleep, I promise you it will definitely work for you. One very important thing, and I'll end with this because I'm very passionate about the right supplementation for your kids, for yourselves. We need the extra anything, because our fruits and veggies and everything is just not grown like they used to be.
Right.
We don't walk into the backyard and pick our fruit and get 100% of the vitamin C that is in that orange.
Right.
We don't even get a quarter of it when you take that orange red that you bought in the store. We don't get everything that we need. Okay, so it's very important to supplement nowadays. It doesn't matter how healthy you eat, you need to supplement. If you do not have a good supplement in your house right now, speak to me, because the doTERRA supplement is actually our #1 selling product. I don't think a lot of people know that, because it's an essential oil company. But these products have got everything. So it's 3 little bottles, and you will have to throw everything else out that's in your house. If you're taking like 10, 12 different stuff, you do not have to. This has got everything in it. So it's got your multivitamin with everything plant-based, and it's got added essential oils with it. Then it's got your omega oils, all of them balanced perfectly between 3, 6, and 9, like your body is intended to have it balanced, with added essential oils. And then you have the Alpha CRS, which is your cellular supplement. So this is a supplement that helps you build on a cellular level. So it goes a little bit deeper than just your normal vitamins and omega oils.
Awesome. I had no idea about that. So thank you for sharing. Oh, amazing. Such great information. Appreciate it so much, Lynette. So do you have anything special coming up that you'd like to tell our audience about by chance?
I do. I have currently running is my Lead Like a Woman email series. It's super fun. So it is on my Hunt for Health page. I think it's in my Hunt for Health group as well. You can just click on the link and register, and the emails will come through to your email inbox. Just talking to women in general about how it is to lead in the business place. Whether you have your own business or whether you are in corporate, it is all the same, you guys. At some given point, you become a leader. You don't just run your own business. You're leading a tribe of women who is following you and who you are really becoming part of their lives on a daily basis. So there's so many challenges for us because we don't just compare ourselves and compete against other women in the workplace, but we also do against other men in the workplace. So there's just so many biases, and I just talk a lot on how to cope, and I talk about a lot of women that has success in the workplace, and something just inspirational to feed off of. And then Tuesday next week, I'll have a live webinar at 10 a.m., same time as we did today, but just a live webinar going into a little bit more detail on how to start with essential oils. Just a little introduction. It will run 20 to 30 minutes. And then I have a spoiled event. Okay, this is awesome. So if you are using essential oils and it's not doTERRA essential oil, you want to get hold of me, because I have a spoiled event where I will send you a beautiful little card with 5 different samples of oils, and it's an online Facebook event, and you're not allowed to open these oils before the event starts. Okay, so every single day we will jump on in the event, and I will teach you how to use every single one of those 5 oils. Okay, so
cool.
It's a fun event. It's something for you to try. If you haven't used oils at all and you want to try and see if it's for you, then this event is for you. If you're already using doTERRA essential oils, then this event is not.
That sounds amazing. Well, thank you so much. And again, I will be putting the Hunt for Health Facebook page, your group, and your personal link to your Facebook in the caption of this video. So it'll be right there handy for everybody who wants to log in and tap into all that you have going on. This has been extremely helpful, very educational. I really appreciate you spending time with us, Lynette.
Thank you for having me. It was wonderful. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.